My name is Andreas Vagelatos. What I'm doing currently is I'm a consultant to companies such as AT&T, AdSafe, companies who are entering into these ecosystems, these exchange ecosystems, and I help them either structure their entrance into these marketplaces, or I alternately give them insights into their media buying or even do their global yield management. I'm here to speak about the exchanges, to give people insight to companies who are looking to drive leads or alternately own products on how to enter into the exchanges and to efficiently buy and sell.
Great. And there are lead exchanges on the cost per lead, on the lead side and on the banner side, the display side. Can you do both? Are you conversant in both, or are you more so on display?
Sure, I certainly am not an expert in something like a lead exchange, but what I am, or what I claim to be, is an expert in the display exchanges. Many of these companies like we have here today, Education Dynamics or probably College Bound or any of the financial lead organizations here, they all interact with networks or even with the exchanges themselves and have leads generated through a lot of these ecosystems, through these marketplaces. So the exchanges really complement what they're doing. In terms of the lead exchanges, that's a sort of a separate thing that they would have to engage in that, again, I'm not an expert in.
Correct. So if BMW wants to get more into take money off offline and put it online,
right,
and they're working either directly with you or through an agency, what are they looking to you? Are you trying to help them with their reach and frequencies, how to match those up? Are you helping them find the right demographics? Are you just helping them get the more efficient prices?
Sure.
Minimize their CPMs? I mean, what would you be doing for them?
So the way that a BMW would be working with an exchange is they, like you said, they would contract an agency. Routinely that agency would do premium placements, but what we see now, especially as these exchanges start to encompass more premium type websites, different types of websites, they actually do buys through networks or alternately directly on the exchange to put that BMW creative in some real estate, in some 28 by 90.
By a network, but your premium, do you normally see they call what website they actually want to be on versus just be on a network and taking whatever sites that are there? Mm-hmm. Is that the difference between premium and like run a schedule?
Sure, so I mean that's a very good question. So when we talk about premium versus what's known as remnant or long tail, we're referring to essentially users who are in that class one, the users who go to that home page or who engage in the content very, very deeply, versus the remnant, are in the US and have this great frequency, versus remnant, which might be a user from China at a frequency of 25. There's value in the remnant, and the networks are integral in providing value to that less desirable user for BMW. But primarily now, a company like BMW would use the exchanges just to get the premium placements. They would not be so concerned with that user in Nigeria, who probably is not going to buy a BMW.
Right, but some people might be interested. So
absolutely correct.
So the nice thing about the exchange is you can decide what quality, what price you want to pay, the price point, and you can get A bucket, B bucket, C bucket. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct. So I think we have someone here, University of Laureate or Quinn Street. If this is an international education offer, they'd be really interested in going to China. They'd be really interested in going to Nigeria, via the exchanges and paying for those users because there's value to them for those users. And as I indicated in my presentation earlier, I can go to China via the exchange and buy CPM traffic at 5 cents, 3 cents. And it's very cost effective for them.
So what is the arbitrage opportunities out there for entrepreneurs? The offline guys like BMW are used to paying $35, $45, $65, $85, $100 CPM offline with basically no accountability. Now they can go online, get accountability, total accountability, so you'd think they'd be willing to pay that or more. But absolutely, the prices are way, way lower. So is it still possible for someone to come in and do deals with the publishers and resell at a nice margin?
Sure, arbitrage is a major value that the networks bring. They're able to do these deals, these longer term deals with publishers. They're able to represent them on a revenue share, and they're able to take publishers who may not be big publishers, but to aggregate them, consolidate them, verticalize them, and make them more attractive to a BMW. While it's right that BMW certainly is not going to pay for something like a Remnant webpage, a $30, $40 CPM, at least they can...
They may pay 8 or 10?
For a Remnant, they may pay 8 or 10, but at the end of the day, you're probably buying Remnant for, 10 cents, right? So what the agencies wind up, really, I mean, that's really the dirty little secret. What the agencies and what many of these advertisers wind up paying is so much higher than the true cost of this media that it almost makes sense for a lot of them just to get into the markets directly.
Exactly.